Hey everybody, it's CTV Gaming here, and this is going to be the second video that I upload, I believe. I don't know exactly, but this is a video that I'm going to be making to, tell you more about myself and stuff like that, because pretty much all you know me as is the person that's just recording the gameplay and stuff like that, yelling on top of his lungs. And we will be doing that a lot. If you don't like screaming and stuff like that, then probably isn't a good thing for you to be watching here. In this gameplay, I should probably say this. Yeah, these guys use rocket launchers a lot. And while it may seem that I'm screwed at first, I'm actually not. There's a reason why I use this gameplay. It's the best gameplay that I have recorded, at least. But this is a video telling you about myself. Sorry, I never thought I actually get to do this. There's me getting blown up again. So I should probably say this first. I'm 15 and I'm in 9th grade. It's like you don't really see that a lot. Well, actually you do, but they're like the smaller channels. But Puno's with me, and yeah, these guys were annoying. Anyway, but I'm 15, and I live in Michigan. If that's something that you actually care about, that's all I'm going to tell you. And I still go to middle school, but my middle school has 9th grade, so well, I should be in high school. I'm still in middle school for some reason. Yeah, look at that guy, freaking drop shotting a long range shot. Aren't I just a beast? Anyway, so a little backstory about looking at me drop shotting. It's pretty stupid. Anyway, so a little backstory on myself. I'm actually pretty silent in real life, believe it or not. Yeah, I know, something that just blew your mind right there. And what was it? Oh, I'm actually in the National Junior Honor Society. Yeah, no life like me in that. Yeah, pretty amazing if you ask me. I don't really do much in it, but oh well. What are you gonna do? So yeah, I picked up a small. Anyway, I keep forgetting what I was gonna say. So yeah, I've been a positive person most of my life. But it doesn't take that long before I get to the worst year of my life, which was in fact 2015. Yep. It started off the year in January, where my dad died on the 24th. And before you start saying anything, it wasn't as bad as some kids have it. He didn't die suddenly. He got progressively sicker and then ended up dying. But it did kind of destroy me in a way. I did feel very sad. I don't think it was depression. I did go through somewhat of an emo state. You can say it wasn't an emo state. It was like halfway. But I did have the hair. I did have the bad thoughts about like hurting myself and stuff like that. And yeah. But I didn't wear all black, and I didn't really cut myself. I know I won't commit suicide because I don't have the guts to. I don't. And they were still blowing me up. Wow. Anyway, so
losing C.
I think the main reason why it tore me apart really was because I felt like it was my doing that ended up causing him dying. And I'll explain it like this. The day that he ended up going to the hospital for the last time, I went downstairs to go blow dry my hair, and again, I was growing my hair out before it actually happened, so I had to make it fluffy or it'd be greasy and gross, and no one really wants that. So I plugged in the hair dryer, and I think I pressed a button and it caused a circuit to completely crash, and the same circuit was the thing that powered my dad's breathing machine, and so he had what you could basically relate to an asthma attack, and he couldn't breathe, and I had to get him like a huge oxygen tank. But the same time, I had to go to school. I had to get to my bus, and
Get ready for the next round.
it wasn't fun because I had to leave them there with my grandma and grandpa, which I'm it's like you can't have that much of a godsend when they are there at the right time. So I ended up having to leave, and they were just about to go home to New York, but
Secure the
that happened,
objective.
and they ended up
Securing
staying there
A.
with him, and he ended up calling. My dad actually called an ambulance,
Alpha secure.
and he was the one that was basically dying.
We've taken the lead.
And so the entire time I was at school, I was like, "Is my dad okay?" It's like I couldn't focus on anything, and so again, like I said, it's weird to talking about this on YouTube finally after all these years, and I'll get to that in a second. But it's like I got home, my mom said that he was doing fine, he's at the hospital, but like later, they ended up having to intubate him, which is basically they had to like put him under, and they had to put a tube down his throat so his lungs could keep breathing, and like an hour after we left, we got a call and he had died, and that's why it tore me up, because it was the last time he ended up going to the hospital, and I felt like it was my doing, but I don't have those thoughts now, thankfully. Everyone was telling me that it was my fault, but you know, you can't really get through a teenager's mind that easily. And he died like a month after I turned 14, so it was just weird. It's like nothing had happened to me that was that bad at that point, and that happened, and it's like, oh, and right here I get so close to almost not getting my swarm. It's like, and see, I almost got blown up. Right, I almost missed it, and that was amazing right there.
In your AO.
That's like the main part I remember about this gameplay. Anyway, I should probably hurry this up before something ends up happening. I have like 3 minutes left, and I got killed my swarm there. But I have 3 minutes left, and the game isn't at like 200 yet, so I still have time. So yeah, he kept fighting. He tried to stay as long as he could to be with me. He wanted to see me graduate and everything like that from high school. And hopefully, if this YouTube thing works out, he'll be proud of me. Because I'm not really a social person. I'm not known for it. And it's like I practiced talking about this, and now it's having a more
Losing Bravo.
deeper effect on me now. Wow. Like in a way I expected that, but yeah. Well, anyway, on to more later things about my whole thing with YouTube.
Securing Bravo.
Believe it or not, I actually want to start YouTubing at like 9 or 10, but yeah, it's like I wouldn't have had any kind of good quality stuff that I have now. Like I wouldn't have the Blue Snowball mic, I wouldn't have the Elgato or anything. And what it was supposed to be at first, it was supposed to be my friend and me. We were going to do WWE simulation matches on any of the games. We were like gonna take requests from subscribers, which would probably be in like 11 if we had gone through with that. Probably get 11 subscribers anyway with this YouTube channel, but it's more fun for me, I guess. And then I wanted to take an LPing route, which was like Let's Playing. My inspiration was Trigger Conroy, one of the most famous Let's Players out there, not those ones that just play the game, make smarky comments, and just put music references in somewhere, like the big ones. And I know he'll flack for that, but oh well. What are you gonna do? No, you can't have everyone liking you, so. And then later, oh god, I'm at a minute. Later, my inspirations were Vanoss and Hero Speedy, so I started making these Call of Duty things. Well, I only made one at the moment, but yeah, they inspired me to make those. And I hope to one day play with Vanoss, but you know, at this point, I can't promise anything. So anyway, I think that gives you an idea of who I am. I think you can look at me more personally instead of just the person who's screaming all the time and okay, well, sorry about that. And hopefully that does give you a better idea of who I am.
Losing Bravo.
And I'm not going to be uploading frequently because, again, I have school. So
Enemy has Bravo.
when I make the next video, you might see it if you subscribe or something like that. I'm not going to force it down your throats or anything. But if you want to keep watching, do that if you want to. And I guess I'll see you the next time I upload a video, which might take a while because I have a week of school. And weekends and breaks, I'll be able to upload more frequently on that. So until then,